Though your legs ache and your stomach burns with hunger, you cannot help but feel a vague sense of anticipation as you descend into the black tunnels. For the first time in a very long time, you feel as if you have direction, purpose. Though your legs ache and your stomach burns, you see shadows dancing in the walls. You cannot help but feel a vague sense of anticipation as you descend into the black tunnels. For the first time in a very long time, you feel as if you have direction, purpose. Though your legs ache and your stomach burns, you see shadows dancing in the walls. You cannot help but feel a vague sense of anticipation as you descend into the black tunnels. For the first time in a very long time.
Yes.
Huh?
Sounds
That's
like
the
a
way.
plan. Yes?
Of the few refugees who make it to Everlight, many are shocked to find that their troubles do not end there. Though its neutrality as a city-state left it largely unscathed during the Mage Wars, the city has its own mountain of problems to struggle with. The biggest ones being the ever-growing gap between the rich and the poor, an uncontrollable rise in crime, and the Purity of Light's aggressive crusade for new followers.
Yes.
So, what's the plan?
This way, right?
The hardest thing about business is minding your own. There are few cities where this proverb rings truer than in Everlight.
Will do.
More fighting. Does this never end?
We're in for some fun.
I'll keep you shielded.
Pathetic.
That way?
Let's see.
Something you need?
Uh-huh.
Corporal?
What?
Sure.
Now would you look at that? Interesting.
Of the few refugees who make it to Everlight, many are shocked to find that their troubles do not end there. Though its neutrality as a city-state left it largely unscathed during the Mage Wars, the city has its own mountain of problems to struggle with. The biggest ones being
Yes?
Yes?
Let's see.
Yes.
Just give the word.
Well, looking for potions and scrolls? I'm sure I have just what you need. Come again,
Corporal.
May Tiara bless your path.
Huh?
Not to trust dwarves, and behold, shady pirates boarding for some sunken mole.
Something you need?
Yes.
Huh?
the hardest thing about business is minding your own. There are few cities where this proverb rings truer than in Everlight. With an underworld almost as large as the surface city, a provider can be found for almost...
Got it.
Yes. You got it.
All right, why not?
What?
Understood.
Blasted armor.
That way?
Understood.
Sounds like a plan.
Wait. Wait.
Fine.
Wait.
Corporal?
Sure.
Yes?
What? Really?
Wait. Wait.
Of the few refugees who make it to Everlight, many are shocked to find that their troubles do not end there. Though its neutrality as a city-state left it largely unscathed during the Mage Wars, the city has its own mountain of problems to struggle with. The biggest ones being the ever-growing gap between the rich and the poor, an uncontrollable rise in crime, and the Purity of Light's aggressive...
我刚没讲话啊。对啊，我现在玩现在的游戏的画面就是这样。2分钟前应该往回拉吧。不会。太 少的食物。
Yes? Corporal.
So, what's the plan?
He rattled the dwarf full of gold, saved by the crowd, who was told not to trust dwarves, and behold, shady pirates boarding for some sunken mold.
所以你看不懂什么？
Of the few refugees who make it to Everlight, many are shocked to find that their troubles do not end there. Though its neutrality as a city-state left it largely unscathed during the Mage Wars, the city has its own mountain of problems to struggle with. The biggest ones being the ever-growing gap between the rich and the poor, an uncontrollable rise in crime,
What's next?
Yes? Yes? We should get moving.
Just give the word.
Now would you look at that?
Huh? Help you with something?
I want to cross the lake.
Sure. Where to? Got it. Hop in.
Once famous for their golden wheat fields and forests rich in game, the lands now known as the Iskander Wilds were once the property of House Vastal, a minor house loyal to House Iskander. In 8342, the Red Fever struck the
Huh?
Finally.
Sounds like a plan. For decades, the Mohir elves, exiled from Finan Mir, have roamed Io in search of a new home. In Nortander, they were promised lands of their own, but as the Mage Rebellion arose, they were quickly forgotten. Now, years later, they have taken shelter in a nomadic settlement in Leafshade, a dense, dangerous jungle amidst the no man's land between Utran and Wulfgar. savage wildlife, steep hills, stormy shores. The Utran coast, also known as the Green Coast, is not known for its hospitality. Many ships have run aground in the northern storms, a phenomenon which regularly
Sure. All right, why not?
Yes. Will do. Got it.
You got it.
Fine. Really?
Interesting.
For decades, the Moher elves, exiled from Finan Mir, have roamed Io in search of a new home. In Nortander, they were promised lands of their own. But as the Mage Rebellion arose, they were quickly forgotten. Now, years later,
Yes?
That way?
What do we need?
Yes?
Of the few refugees who make it to Everlight, many are shocked to find that their troubles do not end there. Though its neutrality as a city-state left it largely unscathed during the Mage Wars, the city has its own mountain of problems to struggle with. The biggest ones being the ever-growing gap between the rich and the poor.
Understood.
Though some cartographers may claim otherwise, the maps of Io are still far from complete. The Black Sea in particular has always invited explorers and adventurers to fantasize. Situated north of Fiara, many ships have fallen victim to its stormy waters, causing the number of expeditions to diminish.
That should work.
Huh? We should get moving.
Will only take a second. Well then. Masterpiece.
Something you need?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes?
Whoa! Did you hear that? It triggered something.
You're right.
You got it. Here we go.
Well,
Child's play.
Just give the word.
What?
Will do. Hmm?
Yes?
Uh-huh. Blasted
Sounds
armor.
like a plan. Sure.
They will fall. Hmm?
Yes.
What's next?
Corporal. Huh?
Get ready.
Really?
You read my mind.
Yes?
Huh? Finally.
Whatever's necessary.
So, what's the plan?
Leave it to me.
Yes?
Fine.
Sounds like a plan.
We should get moving.
Let's see.
Well,
为什么要离开？因为我没有跟观众互动吗？
yes.
That way?
"看不到好不好？还有 bug 又出来了。
Something you need?
Fine. Really?
What do we need?
Corporal?
Uh-huh.
What?
Something you need?
Eh. 蛮好玩的啊。
Hmm?
Yes?
All right, then. Chop, chop, man. Let's get to work.
Of the few refugees who make it to Everlight, many are shocked to find that their troubles do not end there.
它有中文化。
Though its neutrality as a city-state left it largely unscathed during the Mage Wars, the city has its own mountain of problems to struggle with. The biggest ones being the ever-growing gap between the rich and the poor, an uncontrollable rise in crime. Iskrim's plan worked. By joining your mind to the collective subconscious of the Shapers, you were able to locate the origin of the Song of the White. The marshlands, also known as the Eye, where your father had a secret laboratory. It seems that Rondar the King was right. One way or another, your family is connected to the Bloodburn. Time to unravel the mystery.
Tahar, there you are.
Bertrand?
That's my name. The Harbinger sent me to welcome you.
But what about Iskander? The refugees? I thought you'd still be there.
I was, until recently. But that's a long story. We can talk about it later if you want. First, we need to discuss the reason you're here. There's good news and there's bad news. Let me make this short. Sentenza, General...
That's bad.
He wasn't sure of it, so he only came with a small division of soldiers. Still, the fortress is heavily guarded, so...
Damn it. We left our fort...
I know. There was no way you could have known this would turn into a full-fledged battle. But there's no time to turn back now, and we...
Lightbringers? So
They always had soldiers. The Bane.
What? No, the Bane doesn't belong to the Purity. They believe they do, but the heart...
You really believe that?
If that's what you want to believe, go ahead. A lot has happened since your escape from Greykeep. More and more people have started to see the light. And it is not just townsfolk and farmers anymore, but also...
Sounds like a religious militia.
Oh, what is that army of yours if not a militia?
And how will he do that? If Sentenza has scouts all over the marshland...
That's where you come in. There's a godstone on the mountain of the old castle where your father's laboratory was, and where Sentenza has made his stand. If you can... It will. Aeonir is guiding us, Tahar. Don't ever forget that. I'll wait here to make sure Sentenza's... Well, I take it you're not interested in the folk tale.
Of course.
What?
The Bloodburn.
Oh, that's... eerie. Well, but I guess it explains a lot.
I still don't understand how Sentenza got...
I don't know. He is the spy master after all. So I get... Well, must be connected to it somehow.
Once we secured the...
The Harbinger will know, but I assume we will storm the place. Once we're on the island, it should be an easy fight.
Shouldn't we?
No,
All right.
You will. Aeonir's blessings, Tahar. And stay safe. I'll be here if you need me.
Yes.
Easy. Finally. Pathetic.
Yes.
This way, right?
Uh-huh.
You got it.
That's the
Sounds
way.
like a plan.
This way, right?
Fine.
That way?
Really?
Sure. You got it.
Interesting. I don't think we should go there. The storm has completely soaked the ground. It would be too dangerous.
Fine. Finally.
Understood.
Fine.
Corporal.
Yes.
What's next?
You're serious about this, aren't you?
All right, here goes nothing.
You'll regret this.
So, what's the plan?
Child's play.
Got it.
Sure.
Leave it to me.
Danger up ahead!
Yes.
All right.
Just give the
Will
word.
do. Now would you look at that?
All right, why not?
So, what's the plan?
Well, I'll keep you shielded. Is that all?
Let's see. Deserted.
The hut is still in good shape, though. Maybe the fishermen just left because of the storm? We should
Got
get
it.
moving.
Interesting.
Look at that. No, I still...
What are you talking?
Oh, so you're not with the Royal Army. Which leads me to the question, who are you if you're not with them?
I'm here to
Explore?
and
Me? Just a lost...
and I guess I'll...
Well, what did you think they're for? So we just went for a...
What's the story?
You don't know?
Well, I've heard...
And that's about it.
How?
Well, at first, they start the story...
So there's... How so?
You're joking, right? You're in a damn swamp here, friend.
If you're sellswords...
What for?
We want...
Do you? That's ambitious. I better not ask...
No.
All right. We'll help you if the pay is right.
That way?
Let's see.
Sounds like a plan.
Huh? Finally. Really?
Blasted armor. More fighting. Does this never end? Danger up ahead.
Pathetic. Fine. Really?
剧情也太长了吧，要我念给你听吗？
You got it.
That's the way.
The bridge is broken. Must have been the storm.
Sure.
Understood.
That way? You got it.
All right.
No, there's no getting through here.
Sounds like a plan. Sure. Fair enough. Let's do this.
Got it.
That way? All right, here goes nothing.
This is it. Strange that Sentenza hasn't reacted by now. He must have heard the fighting.
Maybe the storm drowned the noise? It's possible.
But not likely.
Regret this.
Serious about this, aren't you? Fine.
This way, right?
Now would you look at that? Will do.
Yes?
Get ready.
Finally.
That's the Godstone Bertrand was talking about. Let's light it.
Harbinger.
Carpal.
Good work, Tahar. The All-Father clearly smiles on us. So, this is where you believe the Bloodburn time to...
First of all, we need to get through the gate. Why hasn't General Noria reacted yet? Even if he didn't...
Because he wants to be the one who ends.
How do you know?
Because I know men of his kind. He's proud and consumed by his hatred. And he...
But the pure...
Well, both, Lord Marshal, the only...
Then you're taking...
I'm not. Let me take care of it. General Naria. General Naria! Are you ready?
Aren't we walking into a trap?
A battle, but not a trap. Just trust me. Huh?
Yes?
Really?
Walking right into the lion's den. This has to be by far the most foolish thing I've ever done.
Just trust the Harbinger. He knows what he is doing.
Fine.
There he is. Let's see.
So this is how it ends.
It doesn't...
Doesn't it? What do you suggest, Corporal Tahar? That I let a traitor run free? Together with his lunatic cultist...
These people in Leonon...
You didn't know! All you had was the word of some elven... Believe me, of all the atrocities I've seen in war, almost all of them are caused by people believing they are doing the right thing. Because that's all it was. Vanity. That's what it was all about.
By the light, General! We both want the same...
You're as bad as them, Corporal. Enslaving yourself to this
That's not...
Don't, Bertrand. It's pointless.
We know where the bloodburn comes from, Sentenza. It's this castle.
Why? What can you do that we, the Royal Army, can't?
You couldn't stop the bloodburn even if you killed us. It's not how Aenir wills.
Well, we'll see about that.
There needs to...
No. Men.
All right, here goes nothing.
Danger up ahead.
Yes.
No. This is wrong.
He's gone. I'm sorry it had to come to this, Tahar.
It was his choice. What do we need? Interesting. Yes? Now would you look at that? Let's see. Interesting. Understood.
Uh-huh.
Corporal?
Fine.
Now would you look at that?
Sure. That's the way?
Child's play.
Got it. Will do.
What?
Sounds like a plan.
Let's see. Understood.
Blasted armor. Alright, why not?
Interesting.
Well?
That way? You got it.
It was. Now let us end this. Whatever causes the blood burn is right below our feet. And maybe even some more.
What kind of ants?
Well,
tell me.
Then we are one step closer.
I'm ready.
Good. Bertrand, you...
Of course. Good luck to you, my friend. My prayers are with you.
should get moving.
Sure.
Tahar, what is it?
How do you feel about some...
Honest answer, he wasn't, well...
Sure.
You too.
Mm. Hmm? Hmm?
Hmm?
Yes. Let's see.
As you descend the dank stairway of Castle Waite, a memory flickers across your mind. Your father, standing over your cradle, eyeing you with a mixture of affection.
So this is it.
But what caused...
We'll find out soon enough.
Yes. Will do.
Finally. That's the way? Sure.
That way? Here we go.
More fighting. Does this never end?
Got it.
Fair enough. Let's do this.
Yes?
Hmm?
Corporal?
Yes? Now would you look at that? Interesting.
This way, right?
Easy.
You read my mind.
Not yet!
Hmm? Understood.
Huh?
Yes?
Something you need? Corporal? We should get moving. Yes?
What do we need?
Huh?
You got it.
What?
Yes?
Really?
Hmm? Blazes. Do you see that?
It...
Do you... What happened? Huh. It seems to understand what... Do you know... I think we're wasting...
We should kill it.
What?
This entire place.
What? In case you haven't noticed.
We will...
All right. Then do as you wish.
So, what's the plan?
They will fall. Tiara's breath.
It looks...
I don't think so.
What are you implying?
That they've been created somehow.
Of course.
That's interesting, to say the least.
Corporal? Fine.
Blasted armor.
Whatever's necessary.
Blasphemy. No human should have the power to shape life like this.
Understood.
Here we go.
All right.
Will do.
That way?
Got it.
Child's play. Pathetic.
Huh?
Let's see.
Finally.
Get ready!
I'll keep you shielded.
You'll regret this. Interesting.
Yes?
Sure.
Danger up ahead!
Leave it to me.
What's next?
Easy.
Uh-huh. Yes.
What?
Will do.
This way, right?
All right, here goes nothing.
All right,
Finally.
why not?
Understood.
Just give the word.
Yes.
So, what's the plan?
That's the way. Fine.
You'll regret this.
Yes.
Sure.
Really?
Now would you look at that? Let's see.
All right,
Got it.
why not?
Well,
Huh?
Yes?
Interesting. Bye.
Do you know this?
It looks like someone I knew.
So she was a rebel.
She defied my father. Same.
Whatever she was, she's a revenant now.
Of course. A ghost seeking closure.
I've seen my.
Well, it's like Lacane said. When a person...
It. And no, it isn't. Revenants are guided by raw emotion and
If a revenant.
probably
Isamo,
by the light.
you took me, Tahar. You took me. You took Zane. You took your own child. But it's over now. I found you.
Oh, shit. It seems to think you're a...
Helena, I.
Just give the word.
No. No. It's over.
She has been for a long time, Tahar.
Will she come?
Revenants only return once. If not, this...
I don't understand.
It doesn't mean anything. A Revenant's mind...
Let's just move on.
Sounds like a plan.
Books, books, books. Did my father read all these?
Unlikely.
Let's see. Now would you look at that? Let's see.
That's the way?
Sure.
We should get moving.
Here we go. Fair enough. Let's do this.
Child's play. Pathetic. Fine. Easy.
Yes?
Will do.
Really?
That way?
Got it.
This way,
Do you hear that?
The Song of White.
Yes, but it's clearer. And it seems to be coming from down that hallway.
Then we know where we have to go.
The song.
Indeed. Incredible.
Neither have I.
No.
I'm sorry?
Whatever is in there, you, the pariah, needs to face it alone.
Isn't this
I do not know. It doesn't matter. It's the All-Father's will, and we will obey.
I don't like...
Have you lost your...
What do you want me to do? There are pure...
Wise words.
All right. Then let's just get this over with. Just stay put. I'll be back. No turning back now. Hmm? Tiara's breath.
My child. Finally.
What is this?
Your mother.
Wait, you...
I'm your mother. You are the blood of my blood, my child, my daughter. And you finally come. You've come to save me.
I don't understand.
I'm your mother. The quiet man, Isamo. He molded you from my blood. And after all this time, you finally heard. Please, child, sit down. I believe we have a lot to talk about. You are silent. Yeah. All those years I've spent in this slumber, only to wake up and be... I still wonder if...
I'm afraid it isn't. Why is...
Well, I did not know his true name until years after my awakening. And before that, he hardly...
So, you've been in this...
I was awake, but at the same time, I wasn't. Whatever the quiet man did after he woke me, it left me in this haze. I didn't...
That must have been...
It was. And there were times where I just...
Why can I understand you?
We don't know. But you joined your spirit to the Nexus, didn't you? Our minds...
You said that my father...
I am not sure if I can even... See, my child, the quiet man, what he saw me as.
The essence.
The source of all magic. Your father's race, they are only able to access a glimpse. A twinkle from an end. We, the Zalon were different. We have always been closer to the essence. We had understood how to harness it, and that had made us powerful.
So the essence is the place?
Yes, but there were and probably are many names for it. The essence is...
Did you ever try?
Of course, but it was pointless.
So you're saying...
Yes, he was obsessed with the idea, but what he was trying to do, transferring my aura, my powers onto himself,
Why was it?
Because an aura is as unique as a person's eyes or their fingertip skin.
Which is why he tried to find another way to get...
Yes, he tried transferring my energy to a talisman, to these flesh creatures he created, and countless other ways. But then he created you. His train of thought was simple.
But...
It is possible. The way we conceive, how we bring forth...
How?
It's complicated, and I do not want to talk about it with my own child. What matters is it worked. Down here, on this altar, I gave life to you, to my...
I'm sorry.
I understand, but now that you're here, it feels...
So this is...
What nightmare?
Ever since I was a child, I had these... dreams. I think I saw them. I always felt...
Yes, that is possible. Quite
so.
Once again, this has to do with the way we conceive. But I do not want to talk about...
What happened?
He took you away. For what purpose, I do not. As for what happened afterward, and once you freed me, I want you to...
I still...
Shaper. That's how the quiet man called me too. We called ourselves the Zarlon.
I know, but how...
Yes, so it seems.
But how did your people die?
I do not know how my people died. Believe me, child, I was one of the Yulas caste. The scientists, the scholars,
the scourge?
A disease. It had been ravaging through our empire for over a decade at that time. It ate us up from the inside. Then they are wrong. We had found cures for many of them, yes. And there was no cure.
But you survived.
Through a ritual, an experiment. The idea was to free. Looking back, I wonder why I was so eager to keep living. I was just a power hung by the face of time.
How old?
90 years. Half my...
What exactly?
You don't know.
How should I?
Yes, how should you? I am sorry, child. For some reason, I continue to expect you. You see, a Shaper does not hold your father.
So this is what...
It's less about it and the energy.
But what does that...
No. The melding only provides the child with a key. Finding the door is a lifelong quest. But yes, deep down inside, you have...
But I still don't under...
Yes, I have done nothing else since your father took you from me. But it was only...
The dark...
Well, every spirit has two sides. One that the mind can see, and the other one that remains hidden. If the visible one is a puddle, the invisible is an endless sea.
My father died a year ago.
He is dead?
Yes. He started a rebellion.
I see. I always knew it would come to that, you know.
How does that...
That is a good question. I do...
So his death broke whatever spell he...
That is the only
So it was telepathy.
Is it not obvious? Because having magic means standing close to... I did not know the form my thoughts would take on. There is poetry in that, isn't there? What do you mean?
Your song. It was lethal to everybody who wasn't gifted with magic. I don't know how to say this.
Blackburn? With the name of the sun. I didn't know.
I just don't...
I don't know. Maybe it was too much for their minds.
But it's over now.
Yes, wait. There's...
What are you... No!
I'm sorry. It was necessary.
What did you do?
What do you think? I fulfill searching for a cure, the pariah seeks the truth. A lost mother will be found and awoken.
You knew about this?
Yes, I did. I knew that the blood burn was caused by a Shaper mother looking for her lost child. But what I didn't know was where to find her. So I had to... Though I certainly did not expect it to be Asamo Tahar's daughter.
But...
Isn't it obvious? Because I needed her essence. The key to the Archfire, as we call it. I'm sorry, Tahar. Your mother, she will now serve the greater good. I hope you understand.
Understand? You bloody killed...
She is not dead. Her body may be, but not her mind. Inside that amulet, she's still alive.
Where are they?
Put to sleep.
If you...
I did not kill them. As defilers, they will be put to justice, but that has not been done yet.
I don't get it.
No. But he also told me...
Why?
It's called the opening of the gates. A rift, a portal, one through which...
Give me that amulet now, or...
No, I will not. Your mother is what we should all be, a tool of the All-Father. Once again, I am truly sorry. But the All-Father's visions were clear. The pariah...
I'd love to see...
You will.
You read my mind.
Why do you resist? It's pointless.
You read my mind.
No!
It's over, Lacane.
No. Believe me, it isn't. Time to put your mother's magic to the test.
What the... What is this?
Ugh. Ellen's reins. Hey, quick, over here! Yes, yes, just like that. Stay with us, Corporal. Stay with us.
What's the matter? What happened?
Tahar's awake.
Lord Marshal Arendir? What in blazes are you doing here?
It's a long story, but I'm here as an ally.
Yes, and there will be plenty of time for the lengthy explanations later. First, I want to know how you're feeling, Tahar. Sorry to say it like this, but you look like shit.
I'm fine. What?
Your mother? You mean the Shaper?
Yes, it's hard to explain. I don't know how to say this, but the blood burn, it was...
Alright, I think her head wound is...
It's the truth, Iria. And Lacane didn't only want me to stop the blood...
Well, that's a lot to take in, I guess. But why your mother?
I'm not.
Alright. Start over. From the beginning. What happened? I'm sorry, but...
Well, I doubt she's lying, King Regent. And actually, it makes sense. Though I have to admit, it's not what I expected from our little trip to the...
Speaking of which...
Well, as you know, I was unconscious too. But after that explosion, it was as if the skies had started raining fire. Lacane's soldiers panicked and rushed into the dungeon to save. They marched in and used the confusion to get us out too. I mean, at the time, the Purity still thought we were allies and
Apparently.
It's just anger now. I think we've moved past the titles. And to answer your question, you were out for 5 weeks.
5 weeks?
Yes. To be honest, if your vital signs...
Which leads us to your mother. You mentioned something about Lacane.
Yes.
And I assume...
The source.
So the theories are true.
An explanation.
Well, the Harbinger has gone rampant. Briefly put.
Grey Keep?
They were already in the keep when Lacane gave the order. And yes, I know what you're about to say. But it's my fault.
What about the...
She's alive. The Harbinger knows he can't. According to our spies, the Queen's Guard of...
Wait, the Purity controls the keep. And...
Yes, it sounds absurd, I know. But the Queen's Guard first responsibility... Though I doubt Lacane's long-term plan sees the Queen at his side, which is just a...
And he's...
Some incredibly powerful form of magic, yes. And...
But...
To prepare Io for the arrival...
Yes.
Well, it seems that they've spiced up their idea a little since it was taking too long. It's not just mages they kill anymore.
I knew it would...
Didn't we all?
Be that as it may, your recovery couldn't be more timely.
What about...
Is that still important?
Well, considering that you're in my fortress now...
I'm glad you're able to. Given the recent events, your sentence has been lifted.
So...
I don't think this is something we should discuss now. We can talk about it later. Do you accept my offer?
That would mean...
Good. However, we cannot make this official.
How did you even get...
Later, Tar. I'll tell you all...
For what it's worth. The encounter with my...
Elaborate.
Well, when I awoke...
Less fancy...
Well...
Indeed.
No.
I see.
Since you saved me...
She's here, in the Nexus. We saved her, but she seems to be in some kind of a coma. For a while we thought it was the same as your condition, but now...
Then we need...
If she can be sick, maybe we'll...
Come again?
He knows where we are, and he's planning an attack on the city. He might arrive today or tomorrow, but soon, which is why we need to...
Lord Marshal!
Speaking of Nor...
The Purity. They are here.
And protect the Nexus.
Reporting them too. Your sister is leading them.
Myra?
I'm afraid so.
Wait. You're saying that House Utron is working for the Purity of Light now? And they're led by...
As I said, yes. It could be anything, though. Maybe...
Or that she does not get harmed. Good. Either way, we need to fend them off.
I think so.
Let's head out.